Hello, hello, Biohack here with another live arena video. All right, we have a lot of stuff to go over. A bunch of things have changed since we've got the free re-gearing event, and I have been working on re-gearing a bunch of champions. Before we jump into that, let's check our soul merchant. We're looking for Sulfurion and Fatalis, and that's it. And we didn't get any of them. Who else am I looking for? Maybe Nishek. I don't know. I'm not going to buy a Nishek soul until after we get Marius and see how we're going to play with that. Anyway, we didn't get what we wanted. So be it. All right, let's claim our free little mini pack here. Perfect. And let's jump into the rebuild. So what have we added to the squad? A few things have changed. Stultus build got a little bit better. Let's see. He's at 6,200 defense. Do I need to rework any of his stuff? No. So his defense didn't go up too much. He got a little more HP, 342. Honestly, I say his build's a little better. It didn't change much. I think it changed like 2 pieces. Basically, a few pieces came off of him and went to Nishek and vice versa, making both of their builds a little bit better for their purposes. Nishek's build is a little improved. He is rocking 287% accuracy, or not percent, but 287 accuracy now. About the same attack, a little bit more crit damage. It's basically just a slightly improved accuracy over the old build, but it's a pretty minor change. I think I could glyph some of this stuff out, but I'm not going to use the glyphs on it now. Okay, those are pretty minor changes. George had saved the same. Rhonda, Rhonda's build got way better. We moved the gear back off Quintus onto Rhonda because I've just find myself using Rhonda way more. Mostly just to counter the passives. It's like Quintus is great, but like I said many times before, he was better in the Tarichka meta because he could just like knock the Taras down so much. I'm just not using him in this meta so much, and I really need the Rhonda block passives to deal with Marichka basically, because people still use Marichka a lot, and it's good to be able to shut her down. And then other things that are problematic, like Quintus can be countered by UDK more than Rhonda can, because Rhonda can still block passes and stuff and do 2 of the 3 hits on her A2 through a UDK. Quintus is not like completely countered by UDK. He can still A3 and self-buff attack and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm just not using him that much. I'm just using Rhonda more. Same thing with like Sigfried and stuff. It's like, yeah, Quintus can kind of do it, but Rhonda just kind of does it a little more useful with that block passive. She can even do it on things like Galathea or whatever. So yeah, that's great. Her build's a little bit better. Still 300 speed. I didn't really speed her up, but she's got more attack now. She's almost 8,000, 7,800. A little bit better crit damage as well, 254. So that's all well and good. Wukong didn't change. Ragash's build, I actually have been using Ragash a little bit when I open with Armon's Kaja, Crixia, Stultus, and they run a Harima, Narses, and Korra, which happens a lot actually. People like to run Narses and Korra against my fast lockout, and then a lot of times they'll throw a Harima in there, and I'm like, I waffle between like going with Rhonda or going with like double tanky nuker, and so I've been using Ragash more for that. So I figured I'd change his build a little bit, speed him up. I also use him in Doom Tower clearing, so his build is minorly better. But let's get into the ones that actually matter. Okay, Shazar. Shazar's build improved dramatically, but it's trash right now because I need to work on a bunch of things. So we're going to come in here and we're going to throw some glyphs around. Let's see if we can't get a little better. Okay, good. A little better attack. We're trying to boost attack up. So we've got a 1 speed glyph here. I think I am going to go ahead and use my 5 speeds on his gear. Oh, come on, man. You're killing me. Jesus. Ugh. Do I want to accept that? I'm gonna throw 1 more. Brutal. Okay. This piece is actually amazing, so I'm gonna use pretty good glyphs on it. It's an offset, but for him, it's fantastic. I mean, it's basically all the stats you need. I guess he needs crit rate as well, but the thing about him is you put him in crit rate gloves, and then he's got 15% base, and so now you're at 75% crit. And then you have the mastery, which gives you another 5. So it's like you really don't need that much crit rate. You really need attack, accuracy, and speed. So we'll take that for now. We do want to get him fast, but I think this is okay. This piece is all right. I don't really need these accuracy glyphs for anyone else at the moment. Okay, we'll accept the 12. That's fine. See if we can get a little bit faster on this one. Is this one worth throwing the best glyphs on. I mean, it's a pretty good piece. Oh my god, you're killing me. Okay. Got that there. We'll just take that 10 since we're running really low on glyphs. This piece didn't change. Okay. So, oh, we need to rework some things as well. So let's do that. I also need, I'm investing in more in Shazar. I'm using him a lot. So we need attack on this. Perfect. Let's get attack on this as well. Just making sure we're not doing something we don't mean to. Okay. Should have plenty of dust and everything for all of this. Basic stuff. These pieces don't cost like hardly any dust to get, since it's very high probability to roll what you need. Got that there. This is going to be a tricky one. This one, we need speed. So attack of that. Let's finish glyphing and then we'll finish reworking, because I don't think we've done the accessories. We haven't done the boot yet either. This one's good. This boot is pretty amazing. So let's just go ahead and throw a glyph. Nice. I want to get like at least a 6 or a 7. One more. Brutal. Okay, I'm just going to keep that for now. 6 is fine. Okay, then we've got this. This piece is, god dear. Quad attack roll. Can't complain about that. Then we'll keep the 12 on this. This is fine. This one needs some work. Perfect. Got the 5. Give me the attack. 6. One more. Brutal. All right. I can't remember if I'm supposed to run attack or accuracy on this, but I'm just going to take the first one that I get. So we got attack. We'll keep that. This build, if everything works out perfectly, it should have about 7,300 attack and about 50 or 550 accuracy, but we might end up lower than that because I think, yeah, well, here, I want to finish it first. I think we were supposed to roll accuracy on this instead of attack, but we're going to be dust conscious. Try and save this. This is going to take, this we need speed, so this is going to eat all our dust unless we get lucky. Oh, man, I kind of want to keep that attack percent, but he's just not fast enough with it. 302. It's kind of not fast enough even afterwards. Am I missing speed somewhere? How much speed are we missing total? I would prefer to have him like 320. So that's 2 speed. 1 speed. We're assuming 5, 2. So that's 2, 1, 2 is 5, 6. So we're missing like 18. Is that about right? Yeah. I'm not gonna go for the 5 on everything. I'm going for speed. Screw it. Yes. Oh, beautiful. It's a speed set. So like the thing is like if you are using this piece of gear on a champion, it's probably because you want a lot of speed. Otherwise you shouldn't be using speed set. So yes, attack percent is still really good, but speed is what we need. Okay, let's see if we can't get attack on this. Rework. Oh, man, we got crit damage on the first roll. What's his attack at right now? How low is it? 7,000. I'm gonna rock with this for the moment. We'll see how it goes. Obviously the crit damage doesn't benefit Shazar, but if you're trying to be resource conscious, I really think it's better to, instead of picking a piece of gear and saying, this is the perfect stat for this champion, I'm going to re-roll it until I get the stat, just re-roll it until you get a stat that is good, like crit damage on this gauntlet, and then just rework, like later on, rework your gear around. So it's like, okay, we're not going to spend 50 dust to try and get this thing to have attack percent. We're just going to roll a different piece that maybe we wanted to have crit damage on a different nuker, but that one rolled attack percent and we'll swap it around later, that kind of thing. I think that's more effective than just trying to brute force perfectly. So this is a little bit of a downgrade for Shazar specifically, but depending on how things work out, we might end up swapping this glove out to someone else. If I find myself losing like a ton of battles because Shazar is just barely not doing enough damage, maybe I'll consider it. But I think for now, just gonna leave that like it is. I will go ahead and just max ascend it because the crit damage doesn't hurt. I mean, he still has 100% crit rate. He still does hit and deal damage. Where am I missing all this speed? Oh, I guess it's just the 6 speed on these glyphs. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna try and get... Oh, brutal. Okay, we'll see how this runs. If he gets cut in a lot, then maybe we'll rework this and try and get him a little bit faster. But I'm gonna keep this build for now. It's pretty solid. You can see stats. We're running 7,000 attack, 314 speed, 528 accuracy. So hopefully that's enough. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll use them and see what develops from there. Okay, so the other champion, I'm actually... Okay, so there's a few. Fatalis got a new build, but it's going to need dust and a bunch of stuff to actually get working. We can, like, he's in a usable... Well, actually, right now he's not usable because I need to ascend this. Or not ascend it, but level it. But he's in like he's in the starter set, basically. Like, he's in the gear that will be his best in slot gear. Well, at least best in slot when it's not consuming gear that's on other champions, but we do need to rework all this stuff to better suit him. So that's going to take some dust. But he's on the list as a rebuild. And then the other champion that we're actually going to use is Alika here. So let's go ahead and jump into her. We'll see if we can't get a little bit more speed. Killing me with these low rolls, man. Okay, I'm not gonna drop any 6-star glyphs. We'll drop the 5-star accuracy glyphs. Give me at least a 3. Killing me, man. These glyphs are garbo today. Can we get any higher than that? We have so many of these 5-star attack glyphs that I'm not really worried about burning them. Come on, give me at least a 4. Brutal. Okay. Just drop some HP on that. Oh, and let's do some ascending. We will go ahead and rework this. Nice, got the attack right off the bat. I'm kind of torn. I might just leave this on defense at the moment. This is kind of a better defensive piece than an offensive piece. We have glyphs. We need some accuracy here. Throw like 1 or 3-star, 4 stars. Yeah, we'll throw 4 stars at that. We don't expect her to tank anything, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit more defense. She does lockout, so, you know, support A1s is what we're looking to survive this. Not going to survive anything more serious than that. Nice, got the 4. We can do a little better than 7. Okay, take that. So this one needs some work. This is a pretty solid piece. I mean, it's an offset piece, but we got the triple roll with the accuracy, which she needs. She does need accuracy. We got the crit rate and we got the attack percent. So this is actually, yeah, like I don't have that many chests with like attack percent with triple roll speeds. So even if it's offset, I've been looking for this stuff a lot. I've been going through and like looking at my options for offset stuff a lot recently in terms of if there's any like hidden gems in there in terms of chests with the right main stat with speed rolls. Okay, so we've got that. We've got I believe this is supposed to be a speed, and this is supposed to be attack. Let's finish glyphing, and then we'll see what we can do with the dust. This is just to get her in the 9-piece Merciless. Or not 9-piece, the 6-piece Merciless. Really not the best ring. It's a 5-star with only 1 roll, but it's just all about that set bonus for Merciless. And that's how we're getting like the 30% ignore defense with the Merciless set and still like using offsets, right? The 6-piece Merciless kind of makes offsets a lot more interesting because you can get, you know, basically like, sure, I guess we could still run Cruel or something, but when you're trying to push speeds this high, you kind of have to take what you can get. Let's ascend this. Okay, we obviously want to attack on that, but I'm going to save it because I need this to roll a crit damage. Let's actually here, let's finish glyphing this. I think she has relatively low base attacks, so these flat attacks aren't as are like kind of nice on her. They actually do provide some good value. Like the lower your champion's base attack, the more the flat attack is useful relative to percent attack. I mean, you always want percent attack over flat attack, but like on a amulet, for example, you can't roll attack percent. So having the flat attack on the amulet is kind of nice to boost a champion that normally has low base attack. Okay, let's drop a +4. Nice. That's beautiful. Can probably do a little bit better than this. Okay. Let's ascend this guy. Give me attack or accuracy. So how's her speed right now? Her speed is 300. She's a little bit, we want her to be like 320. Where am I missing the speed? Did I just really like estimate my glyphs? Either way, I want to roll. This one is tough. I think I'm going to rework it until we get speed. Let's see. See what happens. HP percent. No, we definitely want a nuker stat on here. Killing me, Boots. Come on. There we go. Got the speed. Perfect. I don't know why I took that up all the way to max. I think I did it for the Marius missions because I knew I was going to reroll this piece at some point. Okay, so that's putting us in a better spot. 312. Definitely would prefer a little bit more than that because she could get cut in on. But we'll probably just potentially hold on to 5-star glyphs and try and use them for this. Let's see if we can't do better than this guy. Give it a couple rolls at least. HP percent might be the best we can get. We got two more reworks. I'm just gonna keep the defense percent for now because we need more dust. Okay, so then this piece needs to be reworked into crit damage. Damage isn't too hard to get. There's only 4 options here, so it's getting risky. There we go. Okay, perfect. We'll get more or this is easier to get to attack than the amulet, so we'll give this a couple rolls. Last one. Nope. All right. So we'll farm some more dust and rework these two for her. But what's her build looking like right now? 5,000 attack, 201% crit damage. Damn, for some reason I thought she was gonna have more crit damage than that. No, maybe that's right. Okay. And she is 312 speed. All right, that's a usable build. It's not amazing, but it's usable for now. I want to take her into a fight real quick. Not a 3v or like a classic fight. Let's see how hard she hits. See it against the Stormman. Oh yeah, I was testing her out earlier in the old build. 125. I assume that's no Helm Smasher proc. $30? Jesus, that's terrible. Oh, he was frozen, though. I assume we didn't get Helm Smasher procs in those fights. Let's see. Is there another... Who can we use her against? It's not really mostly about her damage. It's mostly about her lockout. Let's try her in this team real quick. We mostly want to use her against Armons. Stone Skin Armons teams and teams with... All right, Alika, what can you do? Okay, she one-shot him. I want to get a Helm Smasher proc on her A2, because that is what really smacks, because she'll ignore like 100% defense. If she gets it. There you go, 200,000. So that, and that's going to hit, that's basically true damage at that point. So if she procs Helm Smasher, she is going to one-shot pretty much anything. But again, a big part of what we want her for is locking out Siegfrieds and yeah, man, it's crazy how much the damage varies based on whether or not you get the Helm Smasher. Just gonna do one more just to see. You might not even be able to. Hopefully this guy doesn't die too early. Jesus, 73. Wow. All right, well, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can use her. Again, lockout is what's really important. All right, we've been recording. Oh my God, I've been recording for 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I feel like you guys ask me about the builds and want to know about the building process and stuff a lot, so. Maybe I'll put a chapter in there so people can skip to the actual fights if they want. All right, this player, whoops, we want Armons. This player runs Harima, Heffrak, Tormund, Wukong, and Duchess. Harima, Heffrak, Tormund, Wukong, Duchess. Okay. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember now. Totally forgot. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm thinking, I mean, we got our first pick, so we're gonna run. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I haven't rebuilt any of the supports. The supports are all in their original builds. I know I've discussed putting Kaja and Arbiter back into the divine speed sets that give them the most speed. I haven't done that yet. I'm waiting to get Marius before we consider that. So in this free regear, we're not doing it. I have I'll probably have 6 or 7 hours worth of free regearing tokens once the reset happens. How do I want to play this guy? Kind of thinking, let's just do this. I just don't, okay, my notes say, don't say anything about this Wukong being in Stone Skin, and, okay, ban the Crixia. So the big question is, who's in Stone Skin? If the Wukong is in Stone Skin, this is going to be a little tricky. If it's not in Stone Skin, I think it'll be trivial. As long as the Warlord doesn't lock out the... Well, actually, you know what? We will just poly the Warlord. Oh, okay. They're both not in Stone Skin. Nice. And we don't even need to worry about the Warlord because the Rhonda's faster. I mean, we'll still poly him, but we don't even need to worry about it. I mean, he could attack me here. Yeah. He's not locked out, so... But it doesn't really matter. Well, I'm just gonna go for the revive, because we're gonna get locked out by the Warlord, and it's not a bad idea to get Rhonda back. Even... Oh, shit. That's frustrating. He got the double turn meter back, or push back on everyone. Okay, thank you, Rhonda. This might not be enough, but... Yeah, that sucks, because the Stultus would have killed the Harima otherwise. The thing is the Harima does not have... Damn, Rhonda just popping in all the time. These shields are doing work. Okay. Rhonda doesn't have increased attack, or increased defense, so I don't really think there's a world where she can kill the Harima and the Stultus, if I'm being honest. I mean, sure, if the fight goes on for like half an hour, but as soon as Stultus gets his ability back, it's basically over, so I think we'd be totally fine. I know I've fought Alesta before, but they're not in my spreadsheet. So I'm pretty sure I've fought them before. So we got a Narcisse and an Quora. I'm gonna assume this Foley is in Stoneskin, so I'm gonna run. Let's run Fatalis. See how it goes. It's kind of a weird pick, but I'm gonna ban the Arbiter. This guy, I feel like I know this guy, and he has the Foley speed tuned with the Arbiter. And he could have banned the Kaja. Oh, I was really expecting the Foley to be in Stoneskin. I think what happened last time... I don't want to play this. Really? That sucks. So Narcisse is in reaction. He resisted the Armons. There's no way he's 500 resistance, so that was just a 3%. Question is, can we tank him? The answer is probably yes. Because we do have Armons to come back in and like turn meter steal and stuff. Shit. Oh, that didn't do anything. God, the provoke, it just really screwed me. Question is, who does he kill here? Oh, I was gonna say, don't kill the Stultus. Kind of weird to go for the Armons, if I'm being honest, but Oh wow, he killed the Foley. Jesus, dude, this fight went so bad. To be fair, we got hardcore. We still might win. Dude, so much polymorph, man. Oh my god, it's brutal. The thing is, he doesn't even, well, I guess he has a 6-star on Tormund. I don't even think Tormund procced it though, because Tormund died. Yeah, this game. Ugh. We got 3%ed on the Armons, and then we got polymorphed on top of it, and then we got polymorphed again. That was just super bad RNG. I feel like I've got to take out the Ancora here. Yeah, this game. It's horrible luck. Jesus. I shouldn't have run Fatalis, I don't think. I was expecting the Foley to be in Stone Skin, though. And yeah, I shouldn't have banned the Arbiter either. I should have banned the Narcies. Actually, I should have just banned Narcies. I kind of played that dumb. To be fair, I got really unlucky, but I could have played it in a way that would have minimized that. Oh yeah, Solo runs Kaja. This guy's a little annoying because he has so many of the champions that I want to run. Like he could run Kaja and Crixia. Who would I run? Arbiter Warlord. That's what I'd have to run. Because Kaja's not very fast. Crixia's in Stone Skin, so she's not fast either. He does run Wukong and Georgid, so maybe I shouldn't have. No, I need these 3. If he runs Georgid, we can also just it's not in Stone Skin or anything, so we can just kill it. I don't want to play this one. Should probably bring a counter to Wukong. He only has 1 reviver, so I can probably just win this fight by oh, he banned the Georgid. Interesting. So using Stone Skin. I cannot catch a fucking break today. Holy shit, man. I cannot catch a fucking break today. It was a 20% chance. Oh, Mikage is just gonna CC me. God, 2 garbage losses to RNG. It's brutal. Sucks too, because we have been getting first pick over and over again, so we've been really lucky getting Armons, and then every fight we just get screwed. Murder YT is a pain in the ass. Maybe we just try the Shazar build. Yeah, let's run this. You might ban Crixia, yeah, I was gonna say. The really annoying thing about this is, well, let's see if Shazar's fast enough, actually. I think Shazar should be fine. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I should have sheeped the Narcissus. Well, actually, is he going to die? Yeah, he is going to die. Nice. Dude, those bombs smacking now. Do you see that? It hit him for 130,000. That's that new Shazar build. Actually, to be fair, he hits a little bit harder. He hits slightly harder than he does before. But that Narcissus in Stone Skin is new. In the past, he's been stacking reaction on it. So I don't know if he's still doing that. But Shazar can't really, well, I shouldn't say can't, but Shazar will struggle to kill HP-based nukers in, like, normally. Because he only hits for about 100,000. But if they're in Stone Skin, that first bomb does double damage. And so, it like, Stone Skin, bombs against Stone Skin is not as crazy as you think, because most bombers put 2 bombs, and the first one will deal the damage to Stone Skin, like the extra damage against Stone Skin basically deals double damage, but the second one doesn't. It just deals regular damage, which is kind of annoying. It'd be really nice if they both did the damage, like the double damage. So realistically, it's like having 3 bombs instead of 2 bombs when you land a bomb on a Stone Skin champion. But even though Shazar's bombs don't hit that hard relative to other bombers, even though he's got bad multipliers, if you can get his HP or his attack up high enough, they'll hit for like 130-ish thousand on a Stone Skin champion, which is enough for most Narcies. Oh, Donnie, I see. He's got a very fast Shuzhen that we need to be concerned with. We're probably going to need to try and bomb this. I haven't seen Geralt from this player before, actually. I want to start bombing more Galathirs with Shazar and starting to take notes on whether he can actually land the bombs or not. There was a build I could do with like 600 accuracy that would drop his attack to like around a little under 6,000 with like perfect everything. So it'd probably be even lower than that, probably be like 6,700 or something. With 600 accuracy, I like thought about that one a lot, but ended up going with a little bit more damage. If I could like empower him or something, he just needs a tiny bit more to like, you know, if he could get his bombs to hit for like 130,000 with like 700 accuracy or something like that, which wouldn't be that hard if I had like the 5-star blessing, for example, or some power or faction guardians or empowerment. He could be really good, but he's just not quite there. Okay, well, he picked all of his supports, and we will note that Shuzhen is, or Yeah, Shuzen's not on the list. So, how do we want to play this? I think I want to go with Narses. It's Narses or Georgid. I'm gonna go with Narses. If he picks like a stone skin, no, we're okay. I think we're okay. I think I still might just ban the Galathir. Weird. Just gonna ban the Geralt, I guess. Could ban the Kaja and leave me with no Reviver. Might be his plan. Just gonna ban the Geralt. Oh, maybe is he just AFKing? Is that what happened? Oh, maybe he's just letting it auto pick. That makes more sense. Just to be annoying. Got it. Sitting here coming up with strategies and shit. Well, I think we should be fine. I'll also switch the Shazar into Intimidating Presence. Instead of Polymorph. I'd be really curious to see if Galathir can land the bombs on the... Or not Galathir. Shazar can land the bombs on the Galathir. No. Okay. He seems to be actively playing now. So he's just a dick. Gonna go for the block. Debuffs here. Nice. Maybe he just lagged out or something. That was weird. I was like, oh yeah, every one of those, I was like, every one of those champions was super high resistance. And that's why, because he let the auto picker picked all the champions. So it was all super high resistance. That makes sense. Because I didn't lay my bombs on anyone. Except for Mikage. So he has a really fast, or he has a Shuzen that's faster than my my Crixia, and he will ban the Kaja. So we have to play in a world where we're letting Galathir through, which means do we run Shazar? He has a Siegfried, he has Lazarius. Couldn't run Narcis's Georgian. It's probably our best play. Or Narcis's Shazar actually could be decent. Except for Shazar could weak hit the Lazarius. I was running Gizmak. Okay. I think we got to run the Georgid. Oh man, I don't like running Georgid against Gizmak though, because we're just gonna have to hope that he hits hard enough. We get the passive proc. Georgid can really struggle to kill Gizmak through Stone Skin when he doesn't have increased attack. So there's a reasonable high probability that we just lose this fight because Georgid doesn't hit hard enough and then Gizmak one-shots us. We do have a 50-50 shot of stripping it with Crixia though, so. Assuming he bans Kaja, which is what he's done in the past, but he might not. This is the perfect kind of, yeah, he does. Okay, this is the perfect kind of strat to run Kaja or Shuzen in, where it's like kind of go second, but it's go for like, but the Shuzen alone can force a go first. It's kind of like Hegemon actually. Oh, what? Gizmak's not in Stone Skin? How did I not, how did I not get the secret in there? Yes! Oh, I was gonna say I need the weak hit so bad. We got it. Oh, actually, wait a minute. We don't even need... We can do this. Did, Narcis's 3% it? Ooh. You gotta swipe for some more mythicals there, buddy. Nice. We got kind of lucky there, though. Got kind of lucky. Oh shit, it's Gestel. I find it really interesting that he ran a Siegfried with no, and a Gizmak with no Stone Skin against me. Gestel's a pain. I haven't fought Gestel in a long time too, so I don't know what he's gonna run against me. He's going with the old Taurus. So he's probably gonna run Gizmak. He's probably gonna run Gizmak and possibly Ancora. Could run UDK as well. Yeah, okay. This just comes down to who bans who. he bans Georgid, I lose. If he bans Nishak, it's going to be hard, but I can still win. Okay. This is what happens when I run against Gessel and he picks first because of that fucking Gizmac. But he's got his Taurus and Stone Skin now. That's interesting. So we're gonna lose Crixia here. Oh, we missed the passive proc. Feels bad. Oh, shit. That sucks. Oh, and we got polymorphed on the Crixia. GG. God, that's the thing about Gizmac is he's so friggin' tanky, man. The way I needed that fight to go down was Georgid kills Gizmac. It's really interesting that he took his Gizmac out of Stone Skin. I wonder why. It's way better to have Gizmac than Stone Skin. Tommy boy. Wonder, maybe do I not pick Georgid in that fight? It's just so hard when I don't pick first. Because Marichka, like champions like Gizmac, you have to kill them on their first turn. And Jesus. All right. I don't think his Siegfried is in Stone Skin, but I'm not 100% sure. I also don't know who's faster, my Arbiter or his Arbias if he opts to ban the Kaja. Maybe I just ban the Arbias. He doesn't have a speed aura. Oh, he's got Wukong. Okay. Screw it. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to try and ban the Kaja to beat me in the speed race. Oh, bummer. Still gotta go. So we lost that because the we didn't glyph the because the Shazar was too slow. That's crazy. He's not that slow is the thing. He's only like a few speeds short of being speed tuned, so that his Galathyr must be hella fast. But his builds have changed since last time we fought. Because last time we fought, I don't think Crixia was in Stone Skin. And Galathyr was in Stone Skin. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. just the way the speed tunes all worked out in that fight. Because it's also like if what's his name? If Narcisse was faster, we still might have actually come out okay, because if Narcisse was like went before the Crixia, but it was like the worst possible timing where the Galathyr went before the Shazar and then the Crixia went before the Narcisse, and it's just like, oh my god, brutal. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's like fucking stacking mythicals. DC Perez 14 runs Wukong, Rotos, Duchess, Warlord, Duchess, UDK, Arbiter. Warlord, UDK, Arbiter, Duchess. Terrible comp. Gotta run double speed threat lockout. Unless your lockout is a speed threat, and Warlord is not a speed threat by himself. Okay. I don't know how the Georgia is built. I'm just gonna run Alika because she's fast enough to be speed tuned. Actually, no, Alika's a little slow here too. Actually, no, what am I saying? I don't even need my champions to be speed tuned. Because we have Armons. Who's the actual threat here? There's no way this guy's faster than me, right? Am I being like super naive and thinking I can just beat him in the speed race? His Arbiter isn't even fully ascended. And we got Kaja, so we should be fine. Oh shit, Arbiter resisted. That sucks. It's probably okay. Because Georgia should only be able to take out one of my nukers. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Alika. Oh, poor Alika. Definitely need to improve her build. Although she did her job. Like, her job was to lock out, right? She killed the Georgian. That's all we needed. Like, I know Alika's A2 can hit really hard. The problem is her A3. It's got that lockout, but it doesn't hit that hard. I need to empower her. And to finish sending her gear properly. I think there was a few pieces we still needed to do. Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill has a high resist Galathyr, which can resist my Crixia. He also runs Taurus, Harima, Narcisse, Lazarius, Gizmak. Got Siphi, Crixia, Warlord, and Cora Armons. So I assume he has Marichka, but he's never run Marichka against me. That being said, we can just pick bombs in the last slot and run Georgid first. We'll see what he drops here. He could drop... There's a few things he could drop. He could drop Gizmak, which would be good. He could drop a Stoneskin Taurus, which would be good. He could drop a Stoneskin Taurus and a Marichka right here, which would be really hard to deal with. I'm not even sure how I would do that. Oh, he runs triple nuker. Okay, that was not what I would have run. Well, I say that. It's not the worst. I don't know how the Armons is not in Stoneskin. So, first off, we could just lose if we weak hit the Armons with Crixia. If he leaves Crixia. I assume he's going to ban Nishek. Yeah. Okay. what I would ban. So the way we win this is we obviously have to kill Lazarius on the first turn with the Georgid A3. We need to get a strip on one of the other two nukers with Crixia. I think it pretty much has to happen, or we lose. But the idea is... Oh, the Alaz is not in Stone Skin. Nice. That helps. The idea here is... Oh, and we stripped. Beautiful. We needed to get the unkillable on the Georgid so that we could take him out in the next turn. Or so that we could... Like, if... we got lucky there when we stripped everyone with the Crixia. If we didn't, or at least... Oh, we didn't strip everyone. We just stripped the Lazarius. So... I was expecting everyone to be Stone Skin except for the Armons. What I was gonna do, if everyone wasn't Stone Skin, is we would have to get a strip on one. Actually, I mean, we didn't necessarily have to, but it would have made a huge difference. And the idea is, Georgid kills Lazarius. Georgid A2s grants himself the unkillable, and then their team takes a turn. We assume we lose everyone except for Georgid. And then Georgid takes out the other nuker after he survives thanks to his unkillable. That was kind of the play, which is why I was saying I needed to strip one of the nukers so that we could kill two of them with the Georgid A2, and then after that, and the next one took its turn, the Georgid A1 could take out the other one. Alaz could drop... Actually, no, Alaz can't drop the unkillable because that's in his form 1, right? Which we locked out with Crixia. Let me just double check that real quick. Or, and I didn't mean unkillable, I meant block damage. Yeah, so he puts the block damage on that form 1, so that wasn't going to be a threat. And Gizmak only ignores block damage, not unkillable in form 2, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess he could have put the unkillable on himself in the pain link. Could have been a problem. Either way, very fortunate that he didn't build the Alaz and Stone Skin. Kind of weird, not sure why. Not sure why you'd run triple nuker in that scenario. Like, I would have run Taurus and Arima, or Taurus and Marichka. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Don't need to give anyone strategies. All right, how do we do? We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice, can't complain. A couple of these were kind of nonsense. Bad RNGs too, like when we failed our polymorph on this Narcies with the Armons. Cool. We're still ranked 54 though. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. But I'm gonna go work on my dailies, farm some more dust. I gotta finish glyphing or reworking all these champions. Interesting. We brought Alika into like one fight. I don't know. We'll see how she does. She didn't really need to pull any gear off of anyone super important, so I'm not... it's fine having her built. Like, she's not preventing me from using any other champion instead. So we'll see if we can't get some use out of her in some more fights. But, alright, that's going to be it for me today. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.